I'm a cop. We're going in style.
A limousine pulls up. This wasn't just any limo, man. This was Turbo Two-Tone. I'm a cop.
What's up, party people and one very shiny robot?
We all piled in. Well, piled is a gentle word for how John Cena got in. It was more like a controlled demolition.
Easy there, big fella. You're gonna pop my leather seats, and they're genuine Corinthian synth leather.
Inside, it was like a party on wheels. Neon lights pulsed to some funky 80s future beats. There was a mini fridge stocked with oil cans for me and protein shakes for Cena, and even a tiny disco ball.
Okay, team. First stop, Narita Airport. Then we check into the hotel, then...
Yo, Bronx, can you hear me? E, we're going to Tokyo.
This guy, he's a one-man wrecking crew and a hype man all rolled into one.
We finally made it to the Neo-Bronx Intergalactic Airport, or NBIA for short. Turbo Two-Tone dropped us off right at the VIP entrance.
Have a blast in Tokyo, guys. Don't break anything too expensive.
Walking into the airport was like stepping into another dimension. Robots were everywhere, serving drinks, carrying luggage, even piloting some of the smaller shuttles. John Cena tried to go through a security scanner. The scanner, this poor, unsuspecting machine, just started wailing like a banshee. Warning, excessive muscle mass detected. Are you smuggling a small vehicle in your biceps, sir?
These ain't smuggled, they're earned, pal. You can't scan me.
Captain N had to smooth things over, explaining that Cena was, in fact, all-natural, organically grown human, just extra large. Blitz, meanwhile, was having a stare-down with a robotic cleaning drone, growling suspiciously. Eventually, we got onto the plane, a massive triple-decker sky whale of a thing. Our seats were plush, we had individual holo screens, the works. I was excited. My first intercontinental flight. Then the turbulence hit. Whoa! What was that?
Just a little air pocket, 9. Relax.
Woo! It's like a roller coaster. Can we do a loop-de-loop?
The flight actually turned out to be pretty fun. They served us these weird nutrient-paced meals that tasted vaguely of chicken if you squinted your taste buds. John Cena ordered 3 meals, obviously.
It's a very friendly monster.
The kid in the next row started crying. Landing in Tokyo was smooth, thankfully. Narita International Skyport was even crazier than the Bronx Airport. Holographic koi fish swam through the air, signs flashed in a dozen languages I could instantly translate, and the fashion was wild.
All right, team, stick together. First customs, then we find our ride.
Customs was surprisingly easy, even for Cena. Blitz, however, caused a minor incident at the baggage claim. He saw one of those automated luggage carts whizzing by and, thinking it was some kind of rogue mechanical squirrel, took off after it, barking up a storm. Blitz, heel, or whatever the binary command for heel is.
He's just enthusiastic about Japanese technology.
Then came the limo situation. Captain N had booked us another Turbo Two-Tone experience, or so he thought. Instead, this bright pink, fluffy limousine with giant anime eyes for headlights pulled up.
Konbanwa, welcome to Tokyo. I'm Pinky-chan, your kawaii limo desu. Ready for sparkle adventure?
We all just stared. John Cena looked like his brain had just blue-screened.
It's soft?
Blitz sniffed the air freshener, which smelled suspiciously like bubblegum and strawberries, and sneezed a shower of tiny sparks.
There must be some mistake. I specifically requested Turbo.
Oh, Turbo-san is my senpai. He's very busy with important car things, but Pinky-chan will take super-duper good care of you. We go zoom-zoom to fun times.
This was not the hardcore cops arrival we envisioned, but hey, when in Tokyo, right? Sparkle adventure it is.
So we piled into Pinky-chan, the fluffy pink chariot of unexpected cuteness.
The inside was even more vibrant. Pink velvet seats, heart-shaped cup holders, and a karaoke machine preloaded with J-pop anthems.
He found a glittery microphone and was already attempting to sing along to a song about magical girls and friendship.
Pinky-chan, bless her enthusiastic circuits, was a surprisingly good tour guide.
On your right, Desu, is the famous Shibuya Scramble Crossing. So many people like happy ants.
The city was incredible. Holograms danced on skyscrapers, delivery drones zipped between buildings like metallic hummingbirds, and the sheer energy was electrifying.
Blitz had his nose pressed against the window, his tail wagging furiously at all the new sights and smells.
I was trying to process it all, my optical sensors working overtime. It was sensory overload in the best possible way, even if our ride was a cotton candy dream. Then suddenly, Pinky-chan slammed on her brakes.
Kya, gomenasai!
What happened, Pinky-chan?
And a very cute kitty was crossing the road. So fluffy, had to stop for maximum adorableness protocol.
There, sauntering across the street with an air of utter disdain for traffic, was a calico cat, a regular, non-robotic, non-cybernetic cat.
That's it? That little fur ball? Back in the Bronx, squirrels play chicken with garbage trucks bigger than that thing.
This was Tokyo, man. Even the traffic stops were adorable. Our first official tourist stop, after surviving Pinky-chan's cuteness crusade, was the Studio Ghibli Museum. Man, I've seen the holo flicks, but being there, it was like stepping into a dream.
This is animation history, team. Show some respect.
You fluffy giant, you think you're tough, you can't see me.
He yelled, doing his signature hand wave in front of Totoro's impassive, furry face. A poor museum attendant, a tiny lady with glasses, nearly fainted.
Sir, please! He is for gentle hugs, not for challenging to a title match.
Captain N had to drag Cena away, muttering something about international incidents and respecting the fluff. Blitz, meanwhile, was convinced the cat bus was real and kept trying to jump into the display. We wandered through rooms filled with sketches, storyboards, and magical little contraptions that brought animation to life. It was amazing, even for a robot like me whose primary animation is usually just walking and occasionally tripping. Then we found the rooftop garden with the robot soldier from Castle in the Sky. I felt a kinship, you know? Fellow automaton standing guard. I gave him a little salute. He didn't salute back. Rude. The gift shop was where true mayhem almost erupted. John Cena wanted to buy a life-size, no-face plushie.
I can wear it like a costume.
Captain N pointed out the logistics of fitting said plushie, plus Cena himself back into Pinky-chan, let alone the plane. Okay, hold up. All this talk of fluffy limos and magical museums is making me want something. Something sweet. Something glazed. You know what I'm talking about. Krispy Kreme. Oh man, if there was a Krispy Kreme donut shop right here in the middle of the Ghibli Museum, I'd be all over that original glazed like white on rice. Imagine that red-hot now light, pulsing like a beacon of hope for tired robots and sugar-deprived humans. That warm, sweet, melt-in-your-mouth goodness. Just 12 seconds of pure donut dreams, y'all. Get you some. I bet even the robot soldier on the roof would crack a smile for a Krispy Kreme.
9. Are you drooling oil? You seem a bit distracted.
Distracted? Captain, I am having a profound spiritual experience just thinking about donuts.
Donuts? Where? I could eat a dozen, each.
See? The man understands priorities. Even Blitz perked up, his ears twitching, probably hoping a stray sprinkle might fall his way. A world without Krispy Kreme is a world I don't want to compute, man. It's the fuel that powers champions. And slightly overwhelmed AI robots on wild Tokyo adventures. Pinky-chan, our ever-attentive fluffy transport, seemed to pick up on the vibe.
Oh, sugary treats are wonderful, Desune. Pinky-chan knows a place with frozen treats.
We all paused. Rainbow, unicorn, poop, ice cream. John Cena looked intrigued.
Does it taste like victory?
Let's stick to the itinerary, Pinky-chan. Maybe later on the, unicorn delicacy.
After the whimsical weirdness of Ghibli, Captain N decided we needed something a little more American. Pinky-chan navigated us to the Hard Rock Cafe Tokyo. The moment we stepped inside, it was like being teleported. Loud rock music, guitars on the walls, and the smell of burgers frying.
Yeah, this is my jam.
He roared over a classic rock anthem, already eyeing the menu. Blitz surprisingly seemed to enjoy the loud music. We got a big booth and the waitress, a cool lady with purple hair, didn't even blink an eye at our group. Ordering was an event. Captain N got a sensible salad. I ordered a quadruple oil change and a side of fries. Blitz got a bowl of water and a plain burger patty. And John Cena? He ordered the legendary burger, but then asked if they could make it Cena-sized.
You want the challenge burger, honey, the can you finish me?
Cena's eyes lit up.
You know it.
When it arrived, it was a monument to meat. A tower of patties, cheese, bacon, and probably a small cow.
This is a meal fit for a champion. You can't eat me.
He yelled at the burger, which to be fair looked like it might fight back. As the day wound down, we piled back into Pinky-chan. She was playing some soft, calming J-pop. Tokyo by night was stunning. The lights reflected off Pinky-chan's glossy exterior.
Well, team, despite a few detours, today was a success.
It was nuts, but it was our kind of nuts. Blitz was fast asleep on my lap. John Cena was surprisingly quiet, possibly in a food coma.
He is a very powerful sleeper, Desune.
I was just glad my audio receptors had a volume control. Looking out the window at the Tokyo skyline, I felt content. For a robot designed for cops duty, this was way outside my normal parameters.
Thanks for the adventure, Captain. This was amazing. That's what friends are for, Nine.
As Pinky-chan dropped us at our hotel, we said our goodbyes.
Arigato, Pinky-chan. You were the sparkliest limo a crew could ask for.